Welcome to the final stage before we master the track. This is the mixdown. Now in the mixdown, we're doing all our final little tweaks on each individual part to make sure everything sits well in the mix, everything can be heard well, and the song gives the energy and feel that you want it to have. Now, first we're going to do a little talk about frequencies. Now, for those of you that don't know, bass, mids, highs, those are all just different frequencies of the song, okay? Now, what you want to do is you want to try to EQ those things to stay in their general frequencies, because the more that they overlap, the more muddy the song will sound. So if your bass has a bunch of bass and high in it, then the highs might muddy up your lead and melody stuff. So what you want to do is on each individual track, we're going to add an EQ and a compressor. Now, sometimes you have to do this, sometimes you don't. I prefer to do it every single time, because that way I can EQ the frequencies out and make sure that nothing is making anything else sound muddy. So let's take a look here. Here on the bass, you can see I've got an EQ8 here and a compressor. Now I've also got the compressor side chained to the kick drum. That way every time the kick drum hits, it will bring that bass sound down just a little bit so that kick comes out stronger. That's what's known as side chaining. Sometimes you'll need to side chain to something, sometimes you won't. It depends on what you want to be the most prominent and easily heard part of your track. Now again, on your frequencies, your bass frequencies is going to be down here at the low end of the spectrum. As you see here on the EQ8, I've got it set up down here on the low. Let's play it for you so you see what I'm talking about. We'll just solo this. Now as you see, these are the lower frequencies down here. Up here I've got it cut off where it doesn't play into those. But now let's check out the pluck. See, the pluck is here in the mid frequencies. So I've got the lows cut off and I've got the extreme highs cut off. Up here on the piano part, kind of the same thing. In the middle, this is the second piano part, kind of the whistle. It's up in the upper registry, so I've got the high frequencies going and the bottom frequencies cut out. Now the way you do that is just by manipulating the EQ. Also, you'll see on here all these little red lines now. These red lines are the automation of the track. Now what that means is I've got these that you see are changed, set to the track volume. Where it comes down and dips here, that means that right here at the end of this, just before the breakdown, I'm bringing the volume of these two items down so that they just kind of slowly, lightly fade out before the breakdown comes in. I'll show you what I mean. Take a listen. Now here it's playing normally, then right here at the end you'll hear the pluck start to fade out. And that's manipulating it with the track volume. You'll notice that I do that on a lot of the more prominently heard parts, your leads and melodies. I've got it here, here in the breakdown. Here I'm just changing where I want this pluck to play a little louder than this pluck. So I've got this one going up in volume and I've got this one going down in volume. That creates a little bit of contrast and energy in that pluck sound to where it doesn't sound the exact same all the way through the track. Gives it a little bit different energy. Now if you come over here into the second breakdown, you can see right here at the end, I've got the pluck coming way down, so it's going to slowly fade out. Then up here, I've got my riser and my kick drum, because I brought this down to just the kick drum and the piano part that's going to come in. Let's play that for you so you can hear what I'm talking about. This is the third part of the second breakdown. Brought in this piano down here. Now I'm going to use the kick over here in the fourth part to create a real good build-up along with the riser above it. Now listen, it's going to go up while the pluck goes down. start your mixdown process. Alright, thank you very much for again watching this video on the mixdown, and I hope I've shed a little bit of light on the subject for you, and hope you've gained some insight into what to do when you're fine-tuning everything before mastering. Now, if you've enjoyed the videos and you like our content, make sure to click on that subscribe button down there, and of course tag the little bell so you get notifications on new videos. If you want to continue on to the final video of this 5-video series, right here is our next video where we go into mastering the track. Again, thank you very much for watching. We will see you next time here on Miasono. Thank you. Peace.